Hello everyone, today I'm doing a product focus on the under $10 stamps found on page 208 of the catalog. This is the Note of Thanks mini note kit and it retails for $9.95. In this kit you'll get a double mounted stamp, 4 Whisper White gift notes and envelopes, a chocolate chip classic Stampin' Spot, and a little brochure that explains stamping to new stampers. Today I'm going to show you how you can create 4 of these thank you note cards with minimal supplies. This is perfect for quick note cards or if you're a beginning stamper and you don't have a lot of supplies on hand. I'm using my chocolate chip Stampin' Right marker and Stamp-A-Ma-Jig so that I could stamp half of the sentiment on the outside of this card and then the other half on the inside. On all of these cards, I'm using the Parisian Breeze Specialty Designer Series paper, and it's really nice paper because it is a little heavier than the regular Designer Series paper and it's also textured. After I stamp my image on the front, I'm just going to go and I'm going to take and add a little 1/4 inch of the chocolate chip grosgrain ribbon. If you wanted to change up the outside a little bit, you can use the eyelet border punch and it'll easily change the look of the front of your card. Now I'm going to use the second half of that stamp and the Stamp-A-Ma-Jig to stamp the sentiment on the inside. Now to decorate the envelopes. I've already put some Designer Series paper on the flap of this envelope and stamped the outside, and I'll show you how I'll do that. I'll use some snail adhesive on the outside flap, attach a strip of Designer Series paper, and then just use your paper snips and snip off the excess. And then we'll just add a little stamped image to the outside. And when you're coloring on the envelopes, the Stampin' Right markers color without leaving any lines, so it's very easy to color these images in. So here's 2 of our 4 note cards. And for the second 2, let's use a little bit of a different design. And on these, I've lined the inside of the envelope instead of the outside flap. I'll just put a little snail adhesive on the strip of Designer Series paper and slip it into my envelope, lining it up with the crease of the flap. I'm just going to attach a piece of Designer Series paper to the front of this card. I'm going to use a Stampin' Spot this time to ink the other side of the stamp, and we'll use that one on this card. And I'm going to punch it out with the 1 3/8 inch circle punch. We'll layer it on a craft scallop circle. Again, with small images, you could just use your Stampin' Write markers directly on the paper to color them in. And then I'm going to add a vintage brad through the center of the flower. I'm going to attach my ribbon to the back of the scallop circle. And here I'm just creating V's on the outside edges to give the ribbon a little bit more dimension. Now you'll simply add it to the card with dimensionals. Now for $10 you have 4 note cards with matching envelopes and a stamp set that you can use over and over again. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on product focus. Please visit me at igotstamps.com.